Welcome back to what part is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, part 5 of the 10-step Korean skincare regimen. And you guessed it, it is serum step, the serum stage. Now in this video, we're going to get into some serums I'm currently using, some that are for brightening, some that are for soothing, and some that are for my specific concern and hopefully the concern you're coming here for, and that's for acne treatment serums. Now, before we get into the specific products I'm using and the ones I want to share with you to give you kind of like a scope of what to use, I'm going to go into what a serum is. What is a serum? But before we get into that, please remember to hit that subscribe button and ping that notification bell so you don't miss out on the remainder of the series and more content from my channel. Remember, every subscribe helps me create more content. So I thank you if you've already subscribed, and I thank you even more if you just decided to subscribe. Thank you. Remember to follow my Instagram at Mottaskin. I'm going to put it right there. And you can follow some more content I put up there. And just, have a conversation with me. Maybe you want to shoot me a skincare question. Now, what is a serum? So basically, a serum is the part of your routine where you really want to tackle your skincare concerns. Everyone has a different concern, whether it's fine lines and wrinkles, acne, hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone, clogged pores, dryness. Everyone has a concern. And this is where you put in the heavy hitters to really tackle those situations and tackle the concerns you personally want to tackle. So for me, it is acne, hyperpigmentation, redness, and clogged pores. All the fun stuff you want. But I tried to kind of make a cocktail of active ingredients. So basically in serums, you're going to have active ingredients. They're going to be very potent. And so basically everything else in your skincare routine, toner, essence, cleansers, moisturizers, they can also have actives in it. But basically everything before serums, toners, and essence are supposed to be hydrating, soothing, preparing your skin for the serums. Because as you may or may not know, when your skin is moist, when it's damp, and when you put something on it, it's more easily absorbed. Think of it as the sponge method. This is pretty much what helped me visualize it. With the sponge, if you use a dry sponge, it's not going to absorb much. But when the sponge is wet, it's going to absorb so much more, and the soap is going to foam and all that. So when you're damp, your skin is more likely to receive those ingredients you put on it. And don't we all want our serums to penetrate the most they can? I mean, they are honestly where you should spend the most of your money on the serum stage, because those are going to be your fighters, and we want them to work their best. That is your serum stage. You got to pick and choose what you want, and those are going to really bring your skincare routine home. Now, like I said, for me it is acne. So I'm going to show you some that I personally use. So basically, I'm going to show you some serums that I'm actually testing out right now for two companies, one by Trend and one by Access Y. Now these I'm using in the morning right now to tackle my hyperpigmentation and my redness and my texture on my skin. And so far, I am loving them. First up, we have the one by Trend. This is the I'm From Rice Serum. This serum is halfway used, as you can see, in a lovely glass bottle, and this one has a high percentage of rice extract. It also has squalane to hydrate the skin. It's also oil-free other than the squalane, but that's a little bit more identical to the skin. It also has tranexamic acid, which is going to help brighten up your skin tone and even it out and help with just dark spots and hyperpigmentation. And rice has been a known ingredient, especially in Korean skincare, to have potent brightening effects. So they actually recommend using the rice toner, the rice serum, and the rice moisturizer. I'm actually using this alongside the moisturizer. I'm almost done with it, but both are equally as hydrating and soothing, and they really do bring that glow to your skin. I'm halfway through, and when I'm done, I'm going to give a full review on this. I don't know if on my YouTube channel or my Instagram, so even more reason to add me on my Instagram. This one has been really hydrating and glowy, like I said, and I've been observing the hyperpigmentation, and so far, not bad, nothing extreme, but I've been observing certain spots. But like I said, I can't really give my full thoughts until I'm fully done with it, and or when I stop using it and I notice, oh, I missed the serum. There was a reason I was using it. It was really good. But application, what it does immediately, lovely, so lovely. And I just love rice. Rice just has that potent like effect. Like it helps with acne, helps with hydration, makes you glowy, helps with anti-aging. It's just a lot going for it. So I'll keep you guys updated, but so far this is something I use for brightening. Now the second one I'm using is by Axis Y. Full review on their whole line coming. Well, not their whole line, three items that you'll really appreciate. But it's their Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum. So this one has been almost used. As you can see, it literally looks like a toothpaste tube that's almost done. This one is marketed as a dark spot correcting serum. And basically it's using niacinamide 5% to even out your skin tone, brighten up your face. Niacinamide is so potent, it is active, and it's just one of those ingredients that's, I call it the multivitamin of the skincare world. And it also has squalane to deeply hydrate, so I know when I'm putting this on, it's providing moisture and also kind of locking in my toner and essence even before I use a moisturizer. It's got sea buckthorn extract. If you follow me on any of my social media platforms, you know I love sea buckthorn, like love. Sea buckthorn is high in vitamin C and vitamin E, and it's just got the most lovely color to it. It's not in here, it's actually clear, a clear gel, but in real life, sea buckthorn, when in high concentration, is like really bright orange. Like if you saw my oil cleanser video, check that out if you haven't. I actually show the Then I Met You Living Cleansing Balm, and that one is bright orange because of the high percentage of sea buckthorn oil in it. But this one also has rice extract in it and sodium hyaluronate. So it's got everything to hydrate your skin, make you glowy. I mean, they're not lying about the name Glow Serum. It makes you glow from the moment you put it on. I love putting it on every morning. I just do one pump on my forehead, one here, and one here, and that covers my whole face. 4 pumps, basically. So these two have been great serum stage to help kind of correct hyperpigmentation and dark spots. And so far, things have been fading. So I'm keeping an eye on them, but basically, using these two has been a really good heavy hitter for my dark spots and hyperpigmentation. Now, I went through the brightening serums. So now, when my skin is feeling a certain way, and when your skincare routine is like the same thing each and every day, sometimes your skin is going to need a little bit more something. Maybe you're extra clogged, maybe you're extra dry. So we got to be able to have serums and whatnot to kind of, cycle through to eventually find what we need for that day. Because your skin changes throughout the days. Weather, environment, lack of sleep, food, whatnot. So we need to be ready to kind of like switch it out and see what our skin needs. So I'm going to suggest a soothing serum that I've been loving. It has helped me through retinoids. It's helped me through the winter change here in LA. It's helped a lot. And that is the Aveeno Calm and Restore Serum. Triple oat complex. This has 3 types of oats in it. It's got oat oil, oat extract, and oat kernel flour. So it's a heavy hitter. I was scared by the oat kernel oil, but it's a dry oil. It's not going to clog your pores, in my experience at least. But look, it's basically done. I love it. What I do is I just pump it and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops and just massage it in and tap it in, and my skin is instantly soothed. What's interesting is what I love about soothing serums, especially potent ones like this one, is when you put it on and you feel certain stinging in certain places, that's how you know those spots, at least for me personally, those spots were in need of soothing. They were like going, oh my God, help me, thank you for putting this on me, oof. So it's like letting you know. So basically this one is so gentle, so nice, that I tend to gauge where my skin is when I use this. So usually the places I feel stinging are around the nose, around the mouth, and around the eye area. And thankfully, the past couple of weeks of using this and the moisturizer next to it, I have not had any like intense stinging, But on days where I go, you know what, I haven't used this in a while, let me use it because I feel a little dry, I feel a little something something, I use it and I can feel a stinging around my nose and I go, my nose, something was going on there and I needed this, thank God. And if I use it the next day, it won't sting. So it's kind of like, wow, it went to work yesterday and now it doesn't sting. So I can put this away until I need it again. I will say this one, the pump is a little weird. It's like doesn't have enough, but like it doesn't suck up enough. That's a weird thing about it. Dr. Dre has a video on it, but basically, despite the packaging, which they should fix, it's a lovely serum. Next is going to be my serum stage acne treatment. So you can have a cocktail stuff. So my cocktail of serums, I basically use up to 3 serums. You can use, I guess, as how many you want, but I like to use 3 at night, 2 in the morning. Keep it simpler in the morning, and at night really put in the heavy hitters. Now, I could show you every single serum I use, but I'm basically showing you the ones where I give you a variety. I gave you brightening and soothing, and I'm going to give you my acne treatment. And this is a prescribed treatment, serum stage, but there's also an over-the-counter one, and that's Adapelene gel 0.3%. And you can get Adapelene from La Roche-Posay or Proactive or, what's the other one? I forget, but it's 0.1% Adapelene. And it's pretty much a retinoid, and this is going to help with acne and texture and clogged pores and redness. But remember, it takes months for something medicated like this. So basically, I was using 0.1% for months, and it worked. Thing is, at one point, it started to feel like it kind of just stopped. Like, the results I had achieved just plateaued. So I was like, you know what, let me upgrade. And I've tried tretinoin before, and that was too strong. I don't work with it. Even after a year of trying my best to use it and lowering the percentage to a very low percentage, and I still had stinging and peeling, no, it's not for me. And the benefits weren't even worth it. And then retinol is a little bit more for anti-aging, so I went for Adapelene. And so I called my dermatologist, and they upgraded me to 0.3%. So I was very happy about that. And so far, it's been good. But I'm basically going to let this work its magic for like 3 months until I kind of go, you know what? This is magic. Here are the results. Because I'm kind of starting the clock over. But at least I know my skin was ready for the upgrade in Adapelene. But that's my acne treatment. And then after, I would go in with eye cream. And then with the moisturizer. And off to bed. So that is the serum stage. I really hope I clarified. I really hope I gave you some good options. As a reminder, I have in the description box below like discount codes and links that if you click it and purchase through that link, it helps me get a very small commission. It's not much, not enough for me to be like bye 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 bye. But enough to say, you know what, it helps me out, you know, especially buying content for this content, going out and getting products and whatnot. It helps me. So I would really appreciate it if you did, but obviously you don't have to. And I will always put coupon codes down there. If you want to purchase any of these products I talked about, I can always help you get a discount. And if you're looking for one, DM me on Instagram. I'll help you out, dude. But that was the serum stage. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. Honestly, this has been such a fun series to kind of make. Especially people have been DMing me, and people have been talking to me, asking me like, oh, what else could you talk about? Like, I loved that product, I ordered it based on your review, and just hearing that honestly makes me so happy to hear, because that's the goal here. Like, I'm not gonna become a millionaire from doing this. Like, I'm not doing this for fame. Like, I'm doing this to help people, and that's just who I am inside. I went into psychology, I'm a behavior therapist, and I'm going to be a marriage and family therapist, and that's because I love to help people. And hopefully I do, and it sounds like I have so far. So please show your support by showing me so, saying so, liking it, subscribing, and shoot me any messages if you guys want some kind of content from me, or if there's something I missed, or if there's something else you'd rather have. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Remember to sunscreen. Alright guys.